KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we back with another episode of the morning after show. I got my OG and my homie KQKC with me today. KQ, what's going on? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? What's happening? How you feel, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm glad they put a good card together last night because the first two fights was better than the last two fights. You know what I mean? But
Oh yeah,
but we heard
it was a good card. Yes, sir. It was a good
yeah, it
card,
was
man.
a real good card, man. But let me see who we got in the building, y'all. We got so much to talk about. We'll get straight to it. Obviously, we got to cover the Canelo Alvarez and Jamal Charlo fighting all the fights on that card. Terrence Crawford had a lot to say about Jamal Charlo. We got some Tank Davis news. Devin Haney had some stuff to say. Shakur, we got so much to talk about, man. So let's get to it. We got one mad, two Mac. What's up with it, man? We got all things in the building. We got Antonio King, Savage Bo, Chi-Town's finest. What's good? Jay Howard, I see you. Kamal Eyes up in this thing. What's up with it, Kamal? Willie Williams, Vincent Williams, Ghost in the building. We got who else in the sled? We got Hunter on the Hunt, homie and channel member to the channel. Hunter on the Hunt in the building. The Red. What's up with you, the Red? We got my homie and channel member to the channel, Sean Clark, in the building. Texas 16 South. Yep, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Not me in the building. What's good with you? Who else we got sliding through this joint? We got Vincent Williams. I spoke to Ronnie Bravo in the building. Guess who didn't get the stoppage? Well, that's because only one person came to fight. Oh, we're gonna talk about it, Ronnie. One person came to fight. Somebody had their hands in their pockets the whole night. Weight classes for a reason. I be trying to tell y'all. Isaiah Young, what's up with it, man? Salute. I see you. We got Average Boxing Fan in the building. We got D1 in here. What's up with it, D1? I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Who else we got? Slid up on me. I'll find it though. Oh, we got there we go. We got Mike Mazik. What's up, Mike? Salute to my homie Mike in the building. I see you, bro. Salute to you. It's freezing up on me, y'all. Y'all give me a second. I don't know what's going on with this damn thing. All right. Okay, there we go. Should be back. Let me turn this off for us. Difficulty, man. This shit. We got a Kilo Neater in the building. What's up? What's up with a Kilo? I see you, bro. Salute to my homie a Kilo. We got Lori Reed, Cassandra in the building. What's up with y'all? See y'all sliding through. We got Dr. Mark. What's up, Dr. Mark? We got DeMonte Glaze, David Easter, Gap Tooth Gaines. What's up? Puncho, just a youngin. What's good with you? Boy Florida, what's happening? Mr. Mechanical, I see you, bro. Salute to the homie, Mr. Mechanical. Channel member.
Knockout. It's not moving on the screen though. It's still on.
Yeah, I know. I stopped clicking on it, so it'll stop
okay.
freezing up. Brian King, B Falcone, what's up with it, man? Salute, CJ, I see you. Be the God, what's happening with you? And Cono Loco, what's up with it, Cono? I see you. Joseph Jackson, what's happening with you, bro? Salute. Chino Esteban, Darren to be great. Nah, Darren to survive. Facts. 100% facts, bro. Spencer Taylor, what's up? All right, man, let's get to it, man. So I want to talk about the prelim, one of the prelim fights first. Frank Sanchezs was back in action in heavyweights. He was going up again. I forgot the guy's name, but I know you watched that fight too. What did you think about Frank Sanchez's performance, man?
Man, you know, Frank Sanchez, he took the young man lightly. Okay, at first he didn't know. He thought the young man wasn't in his class. But see, this shows you this is heavyweight boxing, right? Everybody can get hit at any time, and Sanchez ate a big right hand. And of course, it did rock him. He did the right thing. He held on real fast. Of course, then he pretty much came and got his get back. He came back and then he threw caution to the wind, and then went in and just went at his opponent. I forgot his name too. But Sanchez, he did an okay job, but it wasn't the best. I seen him better than that. But of course, we haven't seen him in a while, but he was still in that same camp as Canelo was out there in Lake Tahoe. But still, he did a pretty good job. But he got rocked. He got rocked in that first round, right? Because he was taking it lightly. Okay, but I would like to see Sanchez stand there and fight without a lot of lateral movement. A lot. But he's a good fighter for a heavyweight and can move like that. He's very elusive as a heavyweight. So, but it was a pretty good fight for Frank Sanchez. So, I mean, it's okay. So he did a pretty good job, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was an okay fight too. Obviously he got caught with a right hand in the middle of an exchange. Showed he can take one clean, but obviously when you fight at the high level of heavyweights, you don't want to be taking those shots. But Frank Sanchez got skills, man. He can fight. He got fast hands. He can move well in the ring. His issue is sometimes he'll fall asleep at the wheel, and that's why a fighter like him. That's why they got him on the prelims and shit. He went from fighting F.A. Ajagba in a co-main event of a huge card to where now they putting him on the prelims because sometimes he'll be underwhelming or he won't get the guy out of there. Or he won't engage. He'll use his lateral movement and ring generalship a little too much. But he was stalking in his fight. He was aggressive. This is a more dangerous way for him to fight. It does give away some of his advantages of being able to move around the ring for such a big heavyweight and be fleet of foot. But what it also does is gonna make him more fan friendly. And it's gonna get him a lot more money if he fight like this. So, and he got the power and the hand speed to win a lot of exchanges. So, I like what he did. I thought he put on a great performance, and he's on to the next. But he did what he was supposed to do. And the dude's name is Scott Alexander. I seen Ghost put it in the chat. Yeah, he was fighting a dude that had already lost to Negron, who he had already knocked out. So you expect Frank Sanchez to put on that type of performance. He just need to keep doing that so he can get back on some of these main cards. You know what I mean? And people will want to see him in the ring with some of these up and coming top fighters, and they want to see him fight, and they want to pay him a good money to fight. Because right now you can't be going from co-main. You're supposed to go co-main event to the main event. You ain't supposed to go co-main event to the YouTube card, bro. Right. You can't go from co-main event to the YouTube card, bro.
Right.
That's not gonna cut it. So hopefully he can keep this momentum going and keep it up next. So next thing I wanted to talk to you about, OG, because we're gonna skate through some of these because we got to get to that main fight. I know we want to spend most of our time there. Another thing I want to talk to you about, man, is Shakur Stevenson and his promoter Bob Arum. They don't seem to be on the same page as it pertains to these big fights. Clark Bay TV, DP Rocker, everybody, Trey Hampton, everybody in the building. Salute y'all. Hit that like button as you come in. Please donate to the Cash Apps. We got the Cash App down there. hit that super chat button if you can. The more support we have, the more time I get to spend doing this for you and OG too. And if you can't do that, do what's free. Hit that damn like button. We got to get them likes up. We got to get people in the building. The other thing I wanted to add, so Shakur Stevenson, he said he did his media workout during Canelo Alvarez week for his upcoming fight against Edwin De Los Santos. Obviously, they got cameras in his face and shit, OG. So he said that in terms of him and Tank, he feels like Tank is the A side, Tank is a superstar. And so he's gonna wait on Tank to send him an offer. But if he ever get that call, he's ready for the fight. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to fight. His promoter, Bob Arum, 5 minutes later, when asked about the fight, he said Shakur don't have to go over to the PBC to fight Tank. That Top Rank controls all of the money because of what's going on in Saudi Arabia. With the Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou shit or whatever. So long story short, Shakur is recognizing Tank as the A side and understands that he has to go over there. But his promoter, who he's signed to right now, this is his MO. Bob Arum is acting as if they got some sort of leverage and they got control of the money, so Shakur ain't got to go nowhere to get that fight. What do you think of that, man? Them not being on the same page.
Well, this ain't nothing new for Bob Arum. This ain't nothing new. Anything to do with PBC, he believes he's above PBC. It doesn't matter. He believes since he's been in the game so long, and that he is the godfather of boxing, sort of. He believes that, hey, we run this. Basically, listen, I'm gonna pay this purse, but I'm not gonna pay high purses, right? Like PBC does. No, I think it boils down to the money. I think it boils down to arrogancy, and because Shakur Stevenson, he wants to fight, and I'm quite sure Tank Davis wants to fight too when it's time for the fight. And I think that's a big fight. I said that last night. I think that's a big fight between them two guys, and especially at 135. Now, but still in all, I don't see a big fight for Shakur Stevenson right now, unless you're going to talk about Lomachenko maybe, but that anybody can touch right now at top rank. I just don't see it. I mean, yes, you got guys from PBC that might want to take on Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson, he's a great fighter, and Tank, great fighter. But it's all got to do with Bob Arum. Now, I'm not going to blame Shakur on this. I think Bob Arum just don't want, he just don't want to deal with PBC. I don't think BBC is hard to deal with. I don't think so, but I think he just don't want to deal with Uncle Al. Because remember, he sued PBC Al Heyman. And he lost. And he might be holding a grudge. I don't know, but I mean, Shakur Stevenson, he recognized greatness. He recognized that, hey, I am the B side. All right. I don't sell like Tank. I'm not a star like Tank. So no, I gotta wait on him to send me something. I can't send something like that to Tank. At least he admitted it, and at least he admitted it publicly. So that's how I think it is. I think it is on Bob Arum. It all goes back to Bob. That's how I look at it. So Shakur, he's right, and Bob, he want to stall, and he want to make in-house fights. That's all he wants, in-house fights.
That's a
If he
fact.
had, if he had his way, he would never fight anyone across the aisle. No damn way, So, but if he can, he will always want to keep that WBO belt over there, and he want to keep his fighters over there. So that's how I got it. All right.
Yeah, man.
So
I think that Shakur Stevenson, assuming that he beats Edwin De Los Santos, we got to give Edwin his respect. Ghost in here, man. Like, hey, man, you ain't gonna have to worry about it. That belt coming back to the PBC because Edwin gonna knock his ass out. I hear you, Ghost. Talk your shit, man. For me though, this should be a huge red flag for Shakur Stevenson. Any of his fans, any of his team that's not Bob Arum, like Jay Prince, the lawyers that they use, anybody that's on his team that's not directly associated with Top Rank, this should worry them, man, because Bob is basically telling you, look, I'm attaching your name to Tank. We'll bring up Tank, you'll talk about Tank, you'll do this, but I got other plans, bro. Because anyone with any common sense, like, you ain't got to be a Tank fan, you ain't got to be a Canelo fan, But guys like that, bro, you not what you think? Tank finna go to Saudi Arabia to fight Shakur, bro? You like that's not happening, bro. You're not gonna go into negotiation with Tank talking about we control the money, bro. You just not gonna get the fight. It's never gonna happen. So hopefully Shakur, if his fans believe that he really want fights and shit, he gonna have to dip. He gonna have to dip, and he gonna have to go do his thing, because Bob is already. I'm talking about OG. Shakur was right behind him when he said it, scratching his head. I'm talking about they asked Shakur some questions, and then Bob showed up like 5 minutes later, and then they asked him some questions too, the same questions, and he got a completely different answer from his fighter, bro.
Man.
And he already Shakur's next year is already planned up to the end of the year. And people don't even know it. He already got Edwin De Los Santos right now. Assuming that he beats him, they got Emmanuel Navarrete, your boy, that's gonna be on for the summer. That's why they made him file for the Super WBO status, so he can come up as a mandatory. And that's why they moved Robson Conceição off of that Luis Alberto Lopez and Joey Gonzalez card. They put Conceição on this card with Shakur against Navarrete to build the Navarrete and Shakur fight. I guarantee you, y'all are all gonna hear Navarrete call out Shakur Stevenson after he do something bad to Robson Conceição and say he want to move up, and then that's gonna be the fight that's made in the summer. Bob already got his plans, bro. He trying to make money off of Shakur, man. Just like this is MO. Attach Terrence Crawford to Earl, attach Manny Pacquiao to Floyd Mayweather, and now Shakur Stevenson, your ass getting attached to motherfucking Tank Davis while we call him ducking you, while we say that he don't want no smoke, and I'm just over here making in-house fight after in-house fight after in-house fight until you finally wise up. You get in your mid-30s, and then you finally leave me and shit. Like, that's all he doing, bro.
Yeah.
That's all he doing. So I hope Shakur see it, because when your contract is up, because he says his contract up next year, when your contract is up, and if you resign, it's gonna be the same shit all over again. You claim you want Tank, or you want Devin, or you want this big fight, or you want that big fight. If you get out that contract and you see where the big fights are at, and you don't sign where the big fights are, I don't want to hear shit about people ducking you or don't nobody want smoke and all that shit. You know what Bob Arum does. And the thing that makes me mad the most, OG, about Shakur Stevenson is, bro, ain't your big bro your mentor, the dude that you think is the best fighter ever of all time, Terrence Crawford? Like, you didn't see what happened with him, bro?
I was about to say that,
You didn't see how his shit went? Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing now? Like, so we'll see what it do. But I had to bring that up because I noticed that on like Friday, and I just think it's a bad look. I think when it comes to this business of boxing that we discuss, we talk about the inside the ring, the outside the ring. I think when it's a sign of a boxer, a promoter, and a manager not being on the same page, it's our responsibility to give it to our audience, because they're gonna be like, why this fight ain't happening? Why this fight didn't happen? Why this didn't happen? Why that didn't happen? Well, it's because of shit like this. What's up, Teach? I see you. Ain't no Lubin hate, man. Ain't no Lubin hate here. He lost that fight, but ain't no hate though, bro. Ain't no hate. He's a warrior. He did his thing, but man, he clearly lost that fight to me. We gonna talk about it. We almost getting there. All right, so the pay-per-view card. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Shout out Young World.
Go ahead. I said
I'll catch a super chat, then you say what you got to say. Shout out to the homie Young World coming through, man, with the $5 first super chat of the day. He say, Garcon, happy morning after show, y'all. Appreciate you, bro. What up, OG? Salute to the chat. Wow. Yes, sir. Brother Huey Q, I see. What was you about to say, OG? Go ahead.
I was going to say, Shakur Stevenson contract is up next year sometime. If he's smart and if he listened to his best fight in the world, his mentor, Terrence Crawford, he would know what Bob Arum would do. Now, of course, Jay Prince, they can get that fight. All he got to do is just don't resign with Tom Rank. I mean, it's just easy. We told Bud Crawford this. What did he do? He resigned, right? And guess what? Bob pretty much stabbed him in the back, right? So that's, and talked about him bad. So now, Bud is now he understands. Okay, now, and same way with Shakur. Shakur knows boxing. He knows boxing. That's one thing about him. He do know boxing. Now he got to learn the business side of boxing, the politics of boxing. and he's gonna learn sooner than he think. So that's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
Already. All right. So we up to the main card, man. This pay-per-view card. First fight was Elijah Garcia versus Jose Armando Resendez. Probably this fight in the Ugas and Barrios fight, probably the best two fights in the goddamn card. But we're gonna talk about them. Elijah Garcia and Resendez, man. What you got on that first pay-per-view fight?
Man, that was a hell of a eye opening card to me. You know, Garcia. You know, I'm trying to remember correctly. Okay, young world, be what up, OG? Yeah, I thought you said wake up, OG.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did. He said wake up, OG. My bad. I read it wrong. I read the super chat wrong. He like, nah. I said wake up.
Okay, man. You know I'm tired.
Hey, OG was calling them fights last night, man. Y'all let him make it. We're gonna get him through this thing. Shout out Big Dog Willie with the $2, man. 2-piece, no biscuit. He say, salute to the Haney Court. May the cap be with you. You know you had to get one off. Go ahead, OG. What you got on this Garcia Resendez fight, man?
Man, Garcia, you know, I was expecting a little more out of Garcia. On Garcia, he's a little heavy-handed. I see that. Okay, I see that Garcia was doing his thing. Garcia hit him with a nice shot, bagged him up, hurt him, and then, but still, he let him back into the fight. Now, one thing about it is, you know, you supposed to be this guy. You got to show me a little more power. You know, come on, you got to get him out of there a little bit more. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, and one thing about it, Garcia, you know, he didn't live up to the expectations that I thought he should have had last night going into the fight. Same with Ramos, you know, but still, still in there, it was a good fight. I'm trying to remember the fight pretty good because, you know, when I call him, sometimes I forget, you know, but still in all, I think Garcia part of a good fight, and basically he did what he had to do. But he is heavy-handed. I see that right now.
Yeah.
But you know, but he's still defense is still lacking. His defense still lacking a little bit because he was getting hit. If you see his nose was leaking out a lot of blood in the corner. So he was getting hit with a lot of jabs in the face. All right. And of course he was getting hit with the right hand. You know, so I mean, his defense got to be a little bit better. His offense is okay. I think it was an okay fight to start off the card, you know. Yeah, so shout out to him. You know, that's all I got on him.
Yeah, man. Shout out to a Brazilian dad coming through, man, dropping that 10-piece in the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. He say, tapping in from the Bay. I ate crow last night, but it's all to the good. Yeah, man. You gonna ride with who you gonna ride with. I just be trying to drop the prediction videos to give y'all some knowledge, man. Try to let y'all know what's gonna happen. But hey, man, a lot of people they gonna ride with who they ride with based on how who they like. OG, aren't you glad I missed that phone call? You were trying to bet on that fight.
No, man, I'm still gonna put him on board. That's my
boy. Oh man, now you can go get you some coffee, go get you some food. You know what I'm saying? You can do that anyway, but the money you were gonna bet, at least you can spend it on yourself. Cause that would have been a waste of money. Elijah Garcia and Resendez, man. Elijah Garcia can be a problem if he just quit trying to walk through everything. I think he can, when he want to, he can have head movement, he can counter punch, he can be defensive. But he 20 years old, man, and you know at 20 years old he feeling indestructible. He trying to walk through. He trying to walk through any and everything. So he was trying to make a statement on Jose Resendez. He made that statement. He a strong fighter, a strong puncher. He coming at you, and so you know he put on a good performance. I like his body work. I like that he switches levels. He'll throw a bunch of punches in bunches, but at some point, bro, you're gonna have to put together. You got to put together a fight where you ain't getting caught a lot. Because every fight I done seen him, man, it's like, okay, you a buzzsaw, you strong as shit, you stopping dudes, you beating dudes up, you keeping them on their back foot. But dog, you taking a lot of punches, bro. Yeah, you taking a lot of punches, bro. You better go look at Sebastian Fundora. You need to go look at Adam Kalnaki. You need to look at guys like that who, when they was your age and when they was young in their career like you, they was stepping on shit, walking through shit, but they was taking a lot of punches until eventually somebody cracked that code. And that cold meaning they chin, crack their goddamn chin, and they ain't gonna be the same no more. So you better tighten up that defense, young King Elijah Garcia. But at 20 years old, now 16-0 with 13 knockouts, fight somebody like Resendez who did beat a washed up version of Jared Hurd. But that's a good win for him, man. It's a real good win for Elijah Garcia. So I'm excited for the young man. Can't wait to see him in the ring again, man.
Only thing about that fight, Garcia, I like his style. I like his power. I like the show they put on. Good show to call a fight. But I would like to see someone step out. I would like to see a few jabs thrown. And step out, step away, make some room for some punches, some jabs, and But they was like in the pocket. They was in the pocket in the booth all night long. So sometimes when you fight that style, that's shorten your career. Young man gonna have to learn that. Because when you been in hard fights after hard fights after hard fights, that would take a little couple years off your boxing career. That's how I see it. So, but yeah, you're right. He's a young and he's gonna learn as he go on. So, all right,
yes,
that's
sir.
all I have. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So on the next fight on the card, and then I got another story for you after this. The next fight on the card, Urdinis Ugas and Mario Barrios. OG, I try to tell people, Ugas out the ring 17 months, 37 years old, took a lot of punishment in his last fight. You crazy if you try and if you trying to say he gonna beat this young dude. This young dude he young and he coming and he throw a lot of punches and he done got better. He done got better, man. But what you think of Ugas and Mario Barrios, man? I thought Barrios fought the best fight of his career, man.
Man, you right on point. Barrios did. Barrios fought the best fight of his career. That's not the same Barrio that fought at 140. This is a new Mario Barrio. Now, first of all, Ugas first. Ugas is a Cuban fighter, great Cuban fighter, great amateur background. I mean, the Cuban, you know how I told you last night. They stay pro for amateur for a long time because they're considered like pros over there. They are stars over there. But he came over here. He started off his career slowly but surely. He was a great fighter when he came over. But Ugas took a lot of punishment. Ugas loves to go to the body. But now his punches are straying away. His punches are pretty much like he's trying to throw too fast and he's not accurate. And he gets countered a lot. Now, Mario Barrio, he was on point last night. I'm not going to say he fought the perfect fight, but still, he had the longer reach. I mean, he was a tall fighter, and he pretty much was coming back with counter punches. No, Ugas right now, he's just 37 years of age. Now, I always tell everyone, at 37, this is the biological clock of boxing, okay? If you haven't made it at that juncture, okay, it's time to start winding down your career at 37. And right now, we see that eye is giving Ugas trouble. Okay, he's in another fight, and that eye is bothering him again. I mean, that eye starts swelling up real fast. I mean, I saw the eye starting to swell almost in the third round. So I mean, Ugas. I mean, he might want to consider right now, maybe after another fight, maybe one or two. It's now it's starting. It's time to pretty much almost time to call it quits. Now, I'm not gonna say he should retire because he's still a good fighter, but he fought a better fighter last night. He fought a better fighter, an on-point fighter last night. And Mario Barrio, man, he was on point last night. He kept his jab going. He kept moving left and right, give him a little lateral movement, give him different looks. So, I mean, Mario Barrio, I mean, you're right, KO. He fought one of the best fights of his career, and he did it without Virgil Hunter. So that's all I got.
Yeah, man. Mario Barrios, bro, is very interesting. He seems like he done got better without Virgil Hunter. His jab was working. His jab did Ugas' eye dirty. Ugas' eye, he didn't bring his eye to the fight with him. His eye is gone, bro. Like he might need to consider retiring. But the way that he had that jab working, the lateral movement, putting combinations together, and just broke Ugas down, bro. Dropped him like 2 times, caught him with that hook in the 12. I mean, just beat him up, and Ugas in the corner with the refs. looking for his eye again, and they looking over it, about to stop the fight, and he want to continue because he a warrior. But dog, you first of all, you're getting slower. Counter punches that rely on timing and speed as they get older, that shit tend to go away, and he ain't got no power anyway. So when he was landing something, it didn't affect Barrios at all. I mean, Barrios been there with Herman and Tank, bro. He took punches from them. Like, he almost went the whole fight with Tank beating on his ass. So he was dealing with Ugas punches just fine, bro. And he put on a great performance, man. And Yordenis Ugas, I'm not saying he done, but unless he want to start getting the call for Jerome Boots in this and have Oscar De La Hoya hitting him up to fight Virgil Ortiz, and then motherfucking Bob Arum calling your ass to fight Xander Zayas and shit. Unless that's what you want to start doing, bro, you might well leave this shit alone, bro.
Yeah.
You might well leave this shit alone, because them the calls you about to start getting, like, oh yeah, we need to form a champion on our prospects resume. Hey, somebody call up Ugas for Xander Zayas. Hey man, Jesus Ramos, after that controversial loss, he need to get his confidence back up. Let's put him in there with Ugas, right? Like, them the calls that you about to start getting, bro.
Yeah.
So you need to decide if you okay with that. If you okay with getting knocked out 3 of your last 4 fights or some shit. So, man. I thought that Barrios put on a great performance, and I gotta say, OG, I gotta say this. I gotta take my shot while I got it this morning, OG. Hey man, that Tank Davis knockout looking better and better and better, bro.
Man, okay.
That Tank Davis knockout over Barrios looking good right now. It's looking real good this morning, man. It's looking real good this morning. I gotta say that.
Okay, I'm gonna say this though. That Ugas that fought Earl Spence wasn't that Ugas last night. Remember that, first of all, because he hit Earl Spence with a nice body shot that bent Earl over for a minute, right? But that wasn't the same Ugas last night.
That's true. That's true.
That wasn't the same Barrio last night. There was that 140. You yourself said he fought the best fight, but I mean, still in all, he did eat that shot from Tank. So, I mean, one thing about it, your skills, you can change and put your skills up a level, but your chin, baby, you can't change that. All right. So, yes, that knockout Tank did. Okay. Yes, that was great. So you can't change that chin, baby. You got a chin. You got a chin. If you don't, you just don't. You can't fix that. All right. But you can fix your skill set. And that's what Barrio did. Yeah.
All I'm saying, OG, is after Tank knocked him out, Keith Thurman went the distance with him. Ugas lost to him. I'm just saying, man. My guy. Hey, man, y'all might need to put some more respect on that Barrios win. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Goddamn, man.
Okay.
Goddamn, man. So we gotta talk. I think we're gonna be on this a long time, and then I got a couple of stories, man. We gotta talk about this damn co-main event because it's got the chat lit up right now too, and I'm looking at the official scorecards, and I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with these scorecards, man. So first, break down the fight for me, man. Jesus Ramos, Erickson Lubin. What did you see as you were calling that fight, man?
Man, Ramos, first of all, I think he was overhyped. Okay, because this will be the second coming of Canelo Alvarez, they saying, right? Well, I didn't see that last night, but I did see a good fighter. I did see a fighter that picked his shots. He went to different levels last night. He went down small, trying to go down to the body. He did get to the body. Then I saw him change levels again, change angles. But Lubin fighting off the ropes. Lubin kept getting pushed back. He kept getting pushed back to the ropes. Lubin coming back with counter punches. Lubin trying to counter right off the ropes. But there go Ramos again. Ramos had the high guard. He still had the high guard. Because Lubin, all them shots weren't getting in. Lubin still trying to loop the shots. He was coming back with the left and right. Not a lot of power. Because he did not move Ramos at all. Lubin still trying to throw the 1-2. Still didn't move Ramos at all. But still, Ramos got that wide leg stand. Ramos is tall, and he's a bigger fighter than Lubin. Now, Lubin, I don't think he had the best skill set last night because I think Ramos' power kind of made him hesitant. So he tried to go downstairs to the body. He tried to go to the chest, but they were light punches. They weren't moving Ramos at all. Ramos was not scared to press Lubin. because he kept pressing him and kept pressing him. He kept going against the ropes. Lubin stand right there against the ropes until Coach Cunningham told him, man, look, keep the fight in the middle. And he kept the fight in the middle. But still, Ramos had the longer reach. Now, I think Ramos pressure on Lubin. I think he made the fight pretty much. He was the aggressor, and he had the better jab, best noticeable jab, and he had the best right hand, a right hook. So Ramos, I think they got that call wrong. Matter of fact, I know they did. Okay, because Lubin still didn't get no eye-opening shots in like he should have. Now, he did hit him with a couple 1-2 break through that guard, that high guard, but it wasn't a tight guard, all right? It just was a high guard. So he got in there with the right hand, and then he came down the pipe with the left. But Lubin doesn't punch that hard. That's why I always wonder, why is he at 154 when he should have been at 147, but they say he feel more comfortable at 154. Well, if you feel more comfortable at 154, you're going to start punching like guys at 154. So now Lubin, of course, they gave him the nod, but I think they got it wrong. Now, it could have been a close fight. Maybe so if you count the punches, but a lot of them punches weren't landing. It looked good, but they weren't landing. They weren't landing, so from afar, it looked like they was landing, but they wasn't. So most of them was range finders. Most of them was just pretty much get off of me jabs and punches. But Ramos, I think he fought a better fight. But he wasn't that top guy. I was expecting more last night. But what we got was enough for him to come out with the win. That's how I see it.
Man, it's so much to discuss with this. So first, just the fight itself, right? I thought Jesus Ramos from round 1 to round 8 pressed Lubin good. His jab was good. He kept Lubin's hands in his pocket the whole time. Lubin didn't want to throw nothing behind his jab. Lubin spent a lot of time on the ropes. The first 8 rounds of the fight, while Ramos looked like he was breaking them down, looked like he was on his way to stopping Lubin, to be quite honest with you. He had Lubin on his back foot, back against the ropes, in the corners, the majority of the night. Now, real quick, shout out to Kamal Oz in the super chat, says Bob Santos is doing big things as a trainer. Yeah, Bob Santos putting in that work. And so I thought that the fight was going exactly how Ramos and his team wanted it to go. If you look at their corner, they were happy with the work that he was doing. They were happy that he was in control of Lubin. If you listen to Lubin corner, Kevin Cunningham was extremely animated. He was extremely upset with what Lubin was doing. That's because he knew Lubin was losing the fight, bro. You can't be winning the fight, throwing jabs with your back against the rope, and then letting the dude fire off nasty body shots to you in the goddamn fight. Like, you just can't win around that way. So I don't know how. I'm looking at some of these scorecards and I'm disgusted. And so but then in round 9, for whatever reason, Jesus Ramos took his foot off the gas, bro. And I think that's the lesson for the young man, bro. You can't take your foot off the gas, because you never know what the judges have or what they see, because these motherfuckers was clearly blind. He took his foot off the gas and then allowed Lubin to get back into the fight, win some rounds late in the fight. And then a lot of times they tell you the last thing that the judges see, that's kind of what's gonna stick in their mind and stick in them forever. So I just hate that boxing fans, we're so, man, what's the word I'm looking for? We're so jaded or so scarred with scorecards and bad scorecards. I see people saying that, oh man, he let his foot off the gas, or you got to close the show, or you got to do this. Now, how about the judges get it right? Because I'm looking at this scorecard, OG. One of them is 117 to 111, right? If you do the math, that means they only gave Jesus Ramos 3 rounds, bro.
Right.
Where, bro? Like how do you watch that fight and be like, yeah, he won 3 rounds? So all of this shit about how he could have stepped on the gas, like that is the lesson to the young fighter, and I agree with that. But also, can we just get the fight right? Because there's no way I could rewatch that fight 1,000 times. You were not gonna find 9 fucking rounds for Erickson Lubin. That leads me to believe that all he had to do was make it through the goddamn fight, bro.
Exactly.
Like you letting me know that something was set up to where all he had to do was make it through the fight. Bro, the 117, 111 joint, man. Yeah. They gave Erickson Lubin 3 of the first 6 rounds, so they had it even, and then they didn't give Ramos a round after round 6. They gave Erickson Lubin rounds 7 through 12. This trash ass 116, 112 scorecard, they gave Erickson Lubin every round between round 4 and round 10, bro. Between round 4 and round 10, you blinded, Kilo. No disrespect. If you found 9 rounds to give Erickson Lubin, you and I need to sit down and score a fight together, bro.
Right. See, I don't know what they're looking at, man. You know, I don't know if they
that shit is crazy. You can't win a fight. You can't win a fight jabbing with your back against the ropes when the other dude is landing power shots to your body and head, bro.
Yeah.
Like ain't no way in hell. Kilo must have you had some money on Lubin or something, bro. That's why you happy this morning, bro. But I just hate. To me, I feel like they got it dead ass wrong, bro. Yeah, I feel like they got this shit dead ass wrong, and I thought it was a clear 8-4 at the worst for the young Jesus Ramos, man. But he'll be back. He'll learn from this. I think the main thing, the lesson he need to take away, bro. You were dominating this fight through 8 rounds. Just keep doing it.
The body shot.
Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like I'm looking at the punch stats, and the punch stats say what I saw. This man landed 90 punch, bro. He had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Erickson Lubin had 8 rounds where he landed less than 8 punches, bro.
Wow.
How you win the fight?
I don't know. Somebody wasn't paying attention.
You know? How you win that fight, man? So I think that Jesus Ramos, man, they need to run that shit back.
Yeah.
I think I really and watch this. This how you know Lubin ain't gonna be confident. I wonder if Lubin will give him a rematch, bro. I wonder if Lubin will give him a rematch. They need to run that shit back. They need to run that shit back yesterday. I want to see that fight again because all that jabbing with your back against the ropes and shit, man, you can't win the fight like that. Exactly. Ain't no way. A unanimous decision. 117, 111, bro. Come on, dog.
No, I'm saying. I mean, on the ropes alone, Ruben stayed on the ropes because Ramos pushed him back against the ropes. Then that's when Ramos started going to the body from the left to the right, left and the right liver. You know, that's what he was doing. Then he went upstairs. He's trying to find an uppercut, trying to split the guard. Ruben trying to counter off the rope, but he couldn't fight off the rope. So what'd he do? He reset and brought it right back to the center, or he could clinch. You know, so I don't see how they didn't see Ramos being an aggressor, pushing him back and winning that round. You know, so but I don't know what that judge was looking at. Now, if you look at that judge, you see how he had it so far apart. But look at the other judges. Look at their scorecards. I mean, still they got it wrong too. But still,
yeah, two of them had it real wide. The other one had it close. But bro, I didn't think that was a close fight. I thought clearly Ramos won at least 7 of the first 8 rounds, bro. Clear, like I'm talking clear. I'm talking like, bro, you getting your like, and the demeanor of Erickson Lubin and Kevin Cunningham should bro, they know he was losing that goddamn fight.
Yeah, that's why Kevin Cunningham was so excited back in the back room right there, you know, because he know that he should have won that fight, but a win is a win. You know,
shout out to the homie Big Dog Willie. He said with the $2 2-piece, he say Lord Bill Haney was a judge, capping hard for Lubin. And then shout out to Frankie C31 with the $5 super chat. Says in the 8th round, Ramos Pops told him in Spanish he had at least 6 rounds in the bag. Yeah, man, I don't see that. I mean, level-headed, that's your opinion. I see you, I see JD, I see Joseph. I mean, I respect all y'all opinion. I see Bella Faye. I respect y'all opinions. Y'all wrong as shit. But I respect y'all opinions. And my main issue with scoring fights is because of what boxing does, people say, oh, that's Ramos' fault, or he got to close the show. Yes, we would like for you to close the show as fight fans. That is mature. That's what you need to do. You need to keep your foot on the gas. But at the same time, bro, they got to get fights right, bro. They got to get fights right. Y'all see a motherfucker against the ropes, popping out a jab, acting confident, only throwing the jab while another motherfucker throwing power shots, and because you like the other dude more, you say he boxing his head. He wasn't boxing his head off. How come he couldn't stay off the ropes? How come he couldn't turn? How come he didn't pivot? Because he was getting his ass beat on, bro. He was getting his ass beat on, bro. Y'all bugging with that shit, man. That man, it ain't on the fighter to close the show to make sure that the judges don't fuck him over, bro. It's on the judges not to fuck him over. And if you talking about closing the show, explain to me how they giving this man Lubin rounds 4 through 10, bro. They giving him rounds 4 through 10 and the whole back half of the fight. Come on, man. Like, y'all bugging with that shit, bro. Yeah. They got that shit dead ass wrong, bro. But anyway, man, I wanted to ask you this. Let me go to this story, man. So Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, it's a done deal. We're gonna get undisputed in the heavyweight division. What you thinking, man? You excited for that fight? You ready for the fight? What do you think? We're gonna get another undisputed fight. They talking about probably this year or maybe January, but that fight is indeed done. What you got on that?
Well, as a boxing fan, yes, I'm excited because the heavyweight division always been the heavyweight division. Everybody used to love heavyweights. You know, when I was coming up, everybody used to love all the heavyweights. The heavyweights was that show, right? Now, undisputed. We haven't had one in a while now. Okay, of course, we know that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, that didn't wash. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, that didn't wash. So now, finally, we got Usyk and Fury. Now, that's going to be a good fight because we are talking about two heavyweights that know how to box. Two heavyweights that know how to box. Now, we don't get that very often. We got a heavyweight that might know how to punch. We got a heavyweight pretty much know how to move. But now we got a heavyweight that knows how to do everything. Punch, move, and box. You know, so I think that's going to be a great fight. I mean, of course, Usyk is pretty much, Fury is pretty much a bigger fighter. But I think Usyk is going to use his footwork and his power because now he's growing into the heavyweight division. He's getting bigger now. You know, so now he won't have as much step around movement like he used to have. But still, I think he would give Fury trouble. I think Fury now is not really focused on boxing too much like he used to be. I think Fury now, his time is about to come to an end as a champion, as a boxer. But I think Usyk now, this is a great fight for boxing altogether. You know, so, I mean, this is a good thing that they did put this fight together and got it done. Frank Warren, you know, got it done. And so I can't wait to see it, man. Kill, I think this is a good fight for the heavyweight division.
It's a great fight for the heavyweight division. I wish it was just undisputed with different styles, though, if that makes sense. Like I like the fight. I'm excited for the fight. I just don't know how entertaining it's gonna be because I guarantee you, Tyson Fury probably not gonna come at Usyk the way that he came at Wilder. He's gonna fight him how he fought Dillian White, back foot, a lot of boxing, trying to keep him from getting that straight left hand, and it's gonna make for more of a chess match. And so I wonder if the styles are gonna be gonna be able to mesh. And then to the homie Teach, I would just ask you if you on the ropes and I'm throwing and you not throwing, who won the exchange? If you on the ropes shelling up and me and you fighting and I'm throwing punches and you just on the ropes shelled up and I'm landing body shots and landing to your head, who won the exchange, bro? Who won the exchange? So you know, it is what it is, man. We're moving on from that. You know, at the end of the day, Lubin got the nod. We'll see what's next for him. Hopefully it's a rematch. But shout out to the homie Rick coming through with the $5 cash app. Only the 5 rounds if that Lubin won last night. Oh, appreciate it. $5 for the 5 rounds if that Lubin won last night. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. I'm mad because I got every single fight right this week except that one, and I'm pissed off about it if y'all can't tell. But Usyk and Fury, man, it's great for the heavyweight division. It moves the division forward, and then the undisputed champion, they can start fighting. They mandatory, so some of these younger guys, some of these top contenders can get their title shots, or you can drop your goddamn belt. You can drop your goddamn belt. So move the division forward so we can see a Frank Sanchez, Jared Anderson, Jala Live, Richard Torres, FA a jog, but this younger generation of heavyweight fighters, time for them to step in and do their thing and see, you know, see what's what, man, see what they can do. So, you know, that's my thoughts on the fight. Puerto Rican Run, what's up with it, man? All right, we got 35 minutes left. It's time to talk about the fight that everybody talking about, bro. We got 198 people in here. Let me check my damn likes. Y'all better have these likes over 100.
Let's get the lights up, baby. Let's go to work. Let's work. Let's work.
Hold on a second, real quick. Let me see what y'all talking about.
Let's
with
work.
These lights. I ain't even been looking at the lights, man. Let me see what we doing, man.
Man, let's work. Let's work like we did.
Okay, all right, yeah, we good. We good on the lights. All right, look, man. Canelo Alvarez, Jamal Charlo, OG. What you think of the fight, man? What'd you see, man? Talk to me.
Man, my boy, Jermell. I still rock with him, baby. Yes, sir. You rock with somebody, you rock with him all the way. Now, one thing about it is Jamal Charlo. A lot of people said he looked bigger. No, he did not. Okay, he looked bigger in height, but Canelo was big. He was very big. Now, one thing about Jermell, Jermell boxed very beautifully, but when he felt that power of Canelo, then he put his hands in his pocket. All right, he put his hands in his pocket. See, I told everyone, Canelo now, he might be short in stature, but he is strong. He's very strong. And of course, Jermell found that out last night. Now, that made him gun shy. You know, first he came out, sticking the jab, kept on pumping that stick out. But then here come Canelo. He does like he did always do any other fighter. Go to the arm with that right hand. But then, like I say, it don't matter where you get hit at. You're going to feel that power of that other fighter. And Mel felt that power. Now, of course, Mel, he felt the power and put his hands in his pocket, but he stayed on that lateral movement. He wasn't going to stand in front of Canelo, all right? He wasn't going to stand in front of him and get knocked out. See, that's what your ring IQ come in at, right? Now, of course, if Mel was like, because I hear a lot of people last night said, well, why don't Mel be more aggressive? Why don't he be more aggressive? You cannot be aggressive in front of Canelo Alvarez. That would be stupid. That would be irresponsible, right? You can't be aggressive. Because first of all, Canelo Alvarez is a hard fighter to knock out. Because Mel was hitting him with everything. That's why I say weight classes are here for a reason.
Say that shit one more time. Say it one more time.
Weight classes are there for a reason. That's what they are there for. Now, if you can't make the weight no more, then you move your ass up. But you cannot jump up 2 weight classes. You cannot jump up 14 pounds. You see? You know, so Mel knows, hey, look, I'm not no 168 pounder. Now, if he won or if he would have won last night, he still would have had a hard time. Because he's not at 168. He's not a 168 pounder. Okay? So Canelo, yes, like I say, he might be short. See, this is what he fools everybody at. Everybody think, oh, well, Canelo, oh, I could beat him. Oh, man, look how short he is. You cannot look at that. Like I say, once again, weight classes are there for a reason, and I always said that all since I've been watching boxing. But Jermell found out last night, all right? It wasn't no snatch and grab because he wanted to be great. He wanted to test his skills. Now, yes, he tried to box his butt off last night. He tried to get out the way of them body shots. He tried to get out the way of the punches. He moved to the left. He moved to the right. Then he stopped and fired. But Canelo walked right through that. Why? Because he's a 168 pounder. And and Jermell is a 154 pounder. That's why. Because everything Jermell was throwing, Canelo was walking right through it. Every jab he was landing on Canelo. Canelo looked like, damn, came on back. Kept on walking him down. That's why I say Jermell, he should have stayed at 154 and should not have moved up to 14 pounds up. Now, I think Jamal would have had a better chance, but still, one thing about it, Jermell cleaned out that whole 154 division. Now, is there anything down there for him? Good fights? Yes. Now that Earl and Bud is moving up to 154, yes, it's a good fight down there. Now, I think Mel is not going to go all the way to 54. He might go to 160 because it's going hard going up to 167 and go right back down. to 154. That's gonna be very hard. It's gonna take a while to get back used to that weight class. But still, in all, that's why Derrick James didn't want Jermell to blow up and get bloated. He wanted him to be under 168. He's not a 168 pounder. You need to, people and fighters need to stay out of weight classes they don't belong in. That's just the facts. When you're in weight classes, you got to look at more than just the height. The height don't make you the stronger fighter. You got to look at your weight. Not walking around weight where you're good at fighting at. So that's why some fighters stay at weight classes so long. That's why some fighters outgrow the weight classes and move up. It's a reason why. It's a reason why. And that's the reason why we saw last night. Because he felt that power. He put his hands in his pocket and said, hey, I ain't finna get knocked out. But he got hit on the head. Just a little bit on the head, the equilibrium. Now, he was smart, took his time. He didn't get up real fast because he would have got knocked out. Because he, composed himself, smart, all right? Composed himself. Then he got back up and got back to boxing, got back on that stick, all right? But still, that wasn't enough. I don't care you had a chair in there hitting Canelo with. Canelo go walk through that chair, all right? It just weight classes are just a different, it's just a different, just 2 weight classes too high for Jermell, all right? I like the effort. I'm still a big fan of his. But he just can't compete with Canelo Alvarez. He's just too strong. Now, one thing
man. My bad.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Finish, man. You cooking. Finish.
Okay, but I'm just saying. One thing about it. Now, Canelo, he's gonna do his thing. All right, he's gonna do his thing. But only thing about Canelo Alvarez, I don't like the picking and choosing. I don't like when fighters. He's more picking fighters that's inferior than he is right now. He should have rematched Bivol. He should be fighting Benavidez. He shouldn't be fighting Morrell. Those are the fighters you should be fighting at 168. Those are real 168 pounders, not Jamal Charlo. No, not Jamal Charlo. Not him. So, but all in all, Canelo knew what he was doing. He was picking the weakest link. All right, that's what he took. He took the weakest link. David Benavidez been calling him out longer than the Charlos. All of them, Demetrius Andrade, been calling him out. And it's mighty funny that Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez, they're going to fight. All right, the 2 guys that been calling out Canelo, he's not fighting them. He's fighting the smaller Jamal Charlo. Ain't that something? All right, but anyway, that's all I got for right now.
Hey man, shout out Charles with that 5-piece no biscuit in the super chat. He say, my question is, will Canelo be able to walk down a bigger, stronger Morrell like he did Charlo? I got David Morrell. I think David Morrell is special. Charles, I don't think nobody from 168, 175 can fuck with him. Big Dog Willie, hashtag TWT with the $2 super chat says, hit the like button, stop capping like Bill Haney, like Bill, goddamn Big Dog Willie. And shout out to with the 20-piece no biscuit. He says, Canelo, I'm going to say his name correctly. Canelo Mel was fool's gold, a cash grab. It made 0 sense. We should have seen Mel versus Zoo and Benavidez versus Canelo. He needs to defend his belts against his division contemporaries, Morrell and Billy, Skull, Benavidez, Andrade, winner. Oh, yeah, I've been saying that. So exactly. I told y'all, bro. Some of y'all is in here surprised. Some of y'all is in here shocked. I told y'all from jump, bro. This man being too goddamn respectful in the way. The moment I seen Jermell getting respectful, remember OG, I told you, I said, man, he too damn respectful. He's showing Canelo too much love. He showed him too much love in the press conferences and shit. And then what did he do? He got in the ring and he showed him the utmost respect from the opening bell, bro. He didn't want to jab. He didn't want to move. Once Canelo threw one of them power shots off his arm, you know what I'm saying? He like, I'm in this bitch. You ain't finna knock me out. You ain't finna knock me out. Make my stock drop too much. I'm being this bitch. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. That type of mode, I want y'all to know something, bro. That's the only thing that kept him from getting knocked out. People talking about exchange, be more aggressive. If he would have got more aggressive in there with a motherfucker that could clearly hurt him, that he couldn't hurt, or Canelo was stopping his ass, bro. Canelo, if he would have tried to open up like he did against Castano with that timing, that catch and shoot game, that slip and rip game that Canelo got, bro, he would have knocked Jamal Charlo smooth the fuck out, bro. He would have knocked him smooth the hell out. And I told y'all, bro, everything that Charlo could try to do to win the fight, Canelo's good at. You got to do what Bivol did, but Charlo is not as good as him, bro. You got to jab.
Or strong. Yeah.
Or strong or big. You got to jab. You got to work when Canelo want to take a break. You got to be confident enough to let combinations go. You got to have distance control. Man, Charlo spinning his back against the ropes against fucking Castano. What the hell y'all thought was going to happen, bro? What y'all thought? What did y'all think that he was going to do with Canelo, bro? And can this please, and I think this, and shout out to the homie Boxing Gyms. I'm going to read this super chat in a minute. But great minds think alike. I think this is the lesson that he's talking about, bro. Quit calling for Tank Davis and Terrence Crawford at 147, bro.
I know that's stupid.
Quit acting like Monster in a way, finna move up to 135 and do anything with Tank Davis, bro. Quit acting like Terrence Crawford finna come all the way from 147 to 168 and do something with Canelo, bro.
Talk.
Like the reason that Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Ray Leonard, fucking Tommy Hitman Hearns. The reason that these guys are who they are, because moving up them type of weight classes and doing that shit was extraordinary, bro. I ain't saying these fighters can't fight, but I'm saying let them handle the business that's in or around a weight class. For we start thinking people can jump up 2-3 weight classes and do something with the top of that division, bro. You seen how Earl just couldn't break the distance on Bud, but you want to see Tank Davis 5'5", 67.5-inch arm reach, move up and fight Bud at 147, who got a 74-inch arm reach. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You seen motherfucking Nonito Donaire broke Monster Inoue's eye bone, bro. Broke his whole goddamn eye socket like they did, like Earl did Kell Brook. But you want to see Monster Inoue, who let Nonito Donaire crack his shit and break his goddamn eye. Y'all want him to jump up 3 weight classes and fuck with Tank Davis. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, all right. So stop calling for that shit, bro. Call for Tank and Shakur, Tank and Devin. You know what I'm saying? Tank and Loma. Let's see what Monster Inoue can do with Brandon Figueroa at featherweight. Let's see what Monster Inoue can do with the other guys at 122 to become undisputed. This guy he about to fight, I forget his name, bro, but it's the champion that beat MJ Akhmadaliev. Let's see what he do with him, bro. Let's see Bud become undisputed at 154. Let's see what he can do with Tim Tszyu. Let's see what him and Charlo look like at 154. For we just start calling these motherfuckers to come up 2-3 weight classes like that shit don't matter, bro. Jamal Charlo had all that power at 154. He knocking shit out. He doing it. In a minute and a half, Canelo made that man put his hands in his pocket, bro. A minute and a half into the first round, this nigga was like, oh shit, what is this? What is this shit? I ain't never felt this shit before, bro. Like, dog, I'm not surprised. Yeah. I'm not surprised. The only thing I'm surprised at, bro, I did think that I thought Charlo would at least fight, bro. I'm disappointed that he didn't fight, man. Like I know you like him, OG. I know Rick like him, but he did put his hands in his pocket and he didn't fight, man. He went in there. Once he felt that power, when he knew Canelo was stronger than him, bro, he kind of phoned it home. Like, let me just survive, because he was happy, bro. Tapalees, that's his name, JD. He was happy after the fight, OG. I'm about to talk about what he said in the post-fight press conference, and Terrence Crawford did have a response to him. We're going to talk about that, but yeah, I'm more disappointed that he didn't go out on the shield, man. He kind of just fought like, you know what, bro, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and move around this ring. I'm going to throw a jab out here. I'm going to protect myself. You ain't finna fuck my ribs up, fuck my eye up and shit. I'm not doing that. And so hopefully when y'all come up here, bro, and y'all be trying to tell me, like, all y'all, I need everybody that told me that Charlo was gonna win and he was gonna stop Canelo. I need y'all to come holler at me, man. Y'all know some people owe some push-ups on Monday. Y'all be sure to come through, man. And OG said it. That's why I asked him to say it twice. I'm gonna end it with this, bro. They put 18 weight classes in this motherfucker. They put them there for a specific reason. It's because the dudes that's big, they hit harder. And then when you get somebody that's really good like Canelo, they gonna hit way harder than you. Oh, and they probably faster than you, because y'all know Canelo out jabbed him too. Just by the way, just while I'm driving past shit and just forgetting to mention shit, he out jabbed him too. He was beating him to the punch. He was the faster fighter, bro. Yeah. Because Charlo said he was walking around at 172. Bro, he fighting 20 pounds heavier to try to make the weight. He fighting 20 pounds heavier against a dude that's used to carrying that weight, and he not. I don't see how y'all didn't see this shit coming. Shout out to the homie Boxing Gyms Film Study. Y'all go check out his channel. Film Study like no other. I mean, that's in his name. Great at breaking this shit down from a scientific perspective. He say, hopefully that taught fight fans a lesson, but it ain't looking like it. Yeah, bro. I hope so. All of that shit, man. Stop acting like these dudes can just move up all these different weight classes and just be great, bro. That shit crazy. Shout out Kamal Eyes back in that super chat with the 20 piece. He say, I laughed at people predicting Mel by KO off an injury, a layoff, and moved up 2 weight classes. Canelo selected him for a reason. He and Eddie Cartel Reynoso are scavengers and vultures. Vacate the belts if you don't want to fight the super middleweights. I couldn't agree with that statement more. Shout out to Ronnie Bravo with the 2-piece. No biscuit. Salute KO and KQ. I need names of who picked Mel. Oh, they in here. They ain't gonna say it today. They may need a couple of.
I pick Mel. I pick Mel because I'm like JD. He's still my guy. I pick Mel. I pick Mel.
You did it more from like I'm rooting for him, but you said it's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. But you know what? Let me touch on this for a minute. You're right. And that's why I say, Bud Crawford moving up to 154, great. That's great. Now you want to fight Canelo. That's why I say, okay, now he want a bag. He don't want to be great. He want a bag. That's all. He want a bag. Yes, now, of course, yes, Bud Crawford, great fighter. Like I said, I just could never be a fan of his outside the ring, but still, he's a great fighter. But still, you great at 147 or 154. You're not gonna be great at 168. All right, Canelo still, he might be shorter than you. See, people looking at that. People always looking at how short Canelo is. But if you look at his skill set, his body, his strength, all right, Bud Crawford never been hit by nobody like that before. So like Mel hasn't. And Mel felt that punch on his arm and said, I'm not gonna be a Kellen plant. I'm not, no. I'm gonna get out of here. All right, I'm gonna go get out of here, move to the left, and use that lateral movement, baby. Then fire off that stick. Keep moving. Then when he catch me, I'm pretty much jump out and clinch. He had more clinches in that fight than he pretty much had in any fight he fought. That was his first knockdown in his whole career. All right. So
yeah. I think that was second time he been knocked down. It was some flash knockdown though. Yeah, he been knocked down. I forgot the dude's name. He been knocked down one. But when we say boxing is mental, OG, and it's mental and physical, I don't think people understand how important it is to get somebody's respect, especially somebody as skilled as Canelo. When you fighting at the highest level, bro, if you can't make them respect your punch and they able to fight so confidently, the skills are close enough to where guys like you knew Jermell, he was gonna catch Canelo. You knew Canelo was gonna catch him. The difference was Canelo immediately, 30 seconds into the fight, Mel was like, oh, I gotta respect his motherfucking power. Whereas Canelo was like, man, I ain't gotta respect shit. Do y'all understand what that does in a fight if you don't respect? Like, bro, my son is 13 years old. He could be a black belt in karate right now, bro. Like, he could be a black belt in karate. He just ain't never gonna hit hard enough because he don't weigh nothing but 100 pounds. He ain't never gonna hit hard enough right now at this stage in his life to make me respect shit. So I'm just gonna be able to grab him up and I'm be able to do what I want to do with him. No training necessary, no nothing necessary. I just got him because I'm just stronger. That's what weight classes do, y'all. Canelo not only is he mad skilled, Jermell couldn't hit him with nothing to make him be like, yeah, maybe I should box a little bit. Maybe I should move. No, he just kept coming to him, just walking to him. Like, bro, you a little boy to me. You a little boy to me. Like I'm good. So I need when people say boxing is mental, part of that shit at this high level, bro. And I tell y'all all the time, somebody gonna make your favorite fighter sit down and fight. Do he got that dog, and can he get that respect to where he gonna be able to make a fight out of it? And Canelo proved that. Jamal Charlo was like, forget trying to get your respect and trying to win this fight. I'm just trying to get out this motherfucker with my head on straight. And so he ended up taking a major L, bro. But let me read these super chats and let's talk about what was said after, because Jermell had some shit to say, and so did Terrence Crawford. We gotta talk about that. Shout out to Kamal Eyes with the 20 piece, no biscuit. He say only Canelo fights I will pay for are Bivol and Billy, Skull, Morrell Jr., Andre Benavidez winner, or Beterbiev. He says he beat Bivol but ducked the rematch. Lied about sending Beterbiev an offer and wanting to fight him. Yeah, those are some good fights for him. And they dudes that he gonna have to box. He gonna have to box. Bivol already showed him that you gotta respect his power. I know for damn sure he'll respect Mbille power, but I think Mbille defense is a little trash. They come forward style. I think it'll make for an entertaining fight, but I think Canelo catch him with something to make him, you know what I'm saying, to hurt him, because that boy Mbille, his face ain't never made an uppercut he don't like. Skull, gotta see a little more of Morrell Jr., his skills and talent. I got him over everybody. And then Andrade Benavidez winner. I would love that fight too. Shout out to Emmanuel Carter with the 5-piece, no biscuit. He say Bill Haney just bought a flag football team called California Ducks. Devin is the star running back. Damn, why y'all what are y'all doing right now, bro? They just going in, man. Shout out to
man.
Shout out NHA2 with the $2 in the super chat. Canelo stalked Mel like prey from the onset. Facts. Boxing Gyms film study with a 10-piece, no biscuit. Right. he say, not sure what animal I have to say that beats a lion.
Yeah, I am that
animal.
Yeah.
Carlos survived. They hit harder and they take a punch from bigger fighters on a regular basis. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And obviously, your film breakdowns are much more technical. I don't get as technical as you, but that's all I was saying, bro. Like I
What's
got
that name? What's the name knockout
too. But at the end of the day, Canelo got a
name knockout.
Huh?
What was that name? What's film study?
Boxing Gyms film study. Fire. Okay. Yeah, right. Fire, bro. Fire. Straight fire over there. Ronnie Bravo with the $2 in super chat says he did Mel worse than Mel's girl did Maul's girl. Damn. Damn, Ronnie. That's fucked up, man. That's not right. But yeah, Boxing Gyms, all I was saying with that counter punching ability, bro, in my prediction and that chin and the way that he can catch and shoot and slip and rip counter shots, bro. I just found it hard to pick Jermell in that fight coming up 2 weight classes, deal with that dude, man. And he was highly motivated for the fight. Canelo trying to get like $50 million paydays. He can't lose the first fight of the 3-fight deal, bro.
Man.
Like, you knew he was highly motivated for that fight, and it showed, bro. It showed. But so in the ring,
knockout. I just want to say this real fast. Are you through with the Mel?
I was gonna talk about what he said after the ring, and now we're gonna talk about what Terrence Crawford said about him. But go ahead, what you got? Go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say, when you're saying about the 3-fight deal, okay. Now a lot of people don't understand. PBC got a plan already, and it don't include Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna tell you that I know this for a fact. They already got a 3-fight plan deal already out. You paying a guy this much money, all right? And we talking about Canelo Alvarez. So, of course, PBC is going to have it planned out. So, I do know that. All right? I do know that they already got fight number 2 and fight number 3. It's a 3-fight deal. So, they already got this planned out. So, just let you know. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Right. Shout out Big Dog Willie with the $2 in the super chat says, E. Carter, that was a good one. Salute to Bill Haney. Then I got a cash out from the homie.
Y'all be on Bill, man.
Y'all boy crazy. I gotta check that out, JD, because that says a lot coming from you. I seen you did an interview. I'll probably watch it today and make a video on it tomorrow. We'll probably talk about it tomorrow. But I doubt it though. I think you might be missing something. Shout out for Brandon Harris with the $2 in super chat says Canelo can take Bud punch, but can Bud take Canelo punch? Man, I'm not trying to see that fight. If Bud want that fight, man, do something at 154, 160. And if Canelo's still around, you still around, then I want to see it. Because bro, jumping up 3 weight classes, dog. Good luck with that shit, bro. All
Yeah.
at once, man. GMS Vegas sit downs, 144K, $5 in the super chat. Say Mel was Simba last night. The line lost courage when he felt the power, man. Damn. And then B Harris back in that Cash App again. He say, what's next for Canelo? We know it's not David Benavidez. LOL. So what do you think that plan is, OG? Just real quick. What do you think that
You
plan
faded.
is for
Okay, you
for
faded
Canelo
out.
and the PBC? What you think they got planned for him?
Well, I just think they got their fighters planned
I said,
already.
what you think? What you think they got? What you think they got planned? What you think they got planned for? Oh, you don't know which fights though?
No, I don't know what names, but what I hear, they already got the fighters set up. Who they want to see him fight. So that I do
Yeah,
know, but I don't know who they are. That's the thing about it.
I
And I'm
think
very
I think
excited
they
for
going
it.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be somebody like. I bet you he'll fight Jamal next, and then after Jamal, it's probably gonna be the winner of David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade.
Now, this is, I don't know if you heard this. Now, David Benavidez is fighting Demetrius Andrade. Well,
Yep,
they
on
are
pay per view.
saying right now. I haven't talked to Ronnie lately, but I'm gonna ask him because it's supposed to be Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez on the undercard.
That's confirmed. Jamal confirmed it at the fight. He did an interview.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
he did
All
an
right,
interview. He confirmed it. He confirmed it at the fight. Jamal gonna take a stay busy fight, and then I
right.
bet you he'll get Canelo. He'll get Canelo next, and then after that, Canelo will fight the winner of Benavidez and Andrade. They putting them on pay per view to try
There
to
you go.
build Benavidez up and build
Right,
Andrade up and take the Andrade win. So
right,
we can get that fight. I bet you that's the deal.
right. Because
But so
WBC kind of ordered that, or he
yeah,
get
yeah.
Canelo.
So
Yeah.
so in the ring, Jamal Charlo called out Terrence Crawford, said he's moving back down to 154, and he wants Terrence Crawford next. Now, shout out to Jose Garcia with the $5 in the Cash App from the Ring Kings podcast. Appreciate that, Jose. Thank you, man. So Terrence Crawford, after the call out, Terrence Crawford went to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what y'all call it now. But Terrence Crawford had this to say, man. He kind of went in, bro. He kind of went in. I ain't gonna lie, and I can't say that he wrong either. That's the fucked up part. He say, Jamal Charlo, you went outside, didn't even try to win. All you did was try to survive. You should be ashamed of yourself. And then he says, okay, y'all, I'm over Jamal Charlo. He's no longer on my hit list. He went out there and laid down and let Canelo spank him like he was his daddy with no type of resistance. Congratulations, Canelo. You made the so-called line look like a baby cub. So what do you think of what Jamal Charlo calling out Crawford? And then what do you think of Crawford basically saying you fought like a hoe?
Basically, what Crawford's trying to do is get on Canelo good side. He just trying to get that bag. That's all he's doing by putting down Jermell. And just basically trying to say, "Oh, congratulations, Canelo, you did a great job. You made that line, whatever." All right. Of course, he's just trying to get that bag. Not being great, he just want to get that bag. He's 36 years of age. The biological boxing clock is ticking on his ass. So now, but Jermell, yes, of course. What you think he supposed to go out on the shield? No. He don't want to get knocked out, of course. No, but no, I would have preferred if he fought, with more aggression, but that's Canelo Alvarez. And like you say, you guys get hit a lot by guys in their weight class. And Jamel, I don't care what he threw. He wasn't going to not hurt Canelo. He coming off a broken hand too. He's not going to hurt Canelo. I don't care how much you throw. So I mean, he threw big bomb, but he missed a couple of them. But what Terrence Crawford, he speaks now. Okay, he speaks now. Okay, he's been speaking lately a lot now. All right, since his newfound wealth. All right, he's happy over
Yeah,
there.
he got that PBC money, I don't
Right,
care. Hey, he
right,
dressing a little better, got a little bit more
right,
career. You know what I'm
right. Yeah,
saying?
yeah. See, Bob Aaron ain't keeping that back money no more. Right, all right.
Yeah,
People see that
yeah.
So he happy with it. But yeah, so
He said,
so
"Oh,
I
so
mean,
this is why y'all name y'all kids after Al Heyman." Okay,
right.
all right.
Yeah, for real. He was sitting right next to Leo Santa Cruz too. And but still in all I mean, Bud Crawford ain't wrong. I would have liked to see him too, being more aggressive. But then again, he did feel that power, and like you say, mental, boxers mental, and you think about laying out on that canvas, or you think about a broken jaw. I mean, you think about different all things and how Canelo knocked you out, and Canelo was going for it too. He was trying to hit him with the uppercut, and thank God Mel has got great reflexes, and he got out the way of the uppercuts. So, but once again, it all boils back down to weight classes. All right. It's all boils down to it's a difference getting hit by a 154 pounder and getting hit by a 168 pounder. That's what it boils down to. And what only thing about it is, yeah, that lion didn't roar last night. That lion, no, that lion was out of his area. All right. He was out of his league. All right. He should have went over to another pride. That's what he should have went to. He was in the wrong pride, baby, and they chased him away. All right. Yes, sir. So that's how I see it. But Bud Crawford, he's not wrong in a way, because a lot of guys look, boxing is exciting. Boxing, we want to see knockouts, right? Boxing, that what sells, knockout sales, and that was except for Bud Crawford, but knockout sales, and people want to see knockouts. But you're not going to see knockouts, when you get hit with power like that. And Jermell, yes, Bud is right. He was surviving. He was surviving. He was moving and jumping out, clinching. That's surviving. That's surviving. So and he threw a couple jabs here and there. He doubled up on a couple 1-2. But that was surviving. And that's all it was. It was surviving, man. So I mean, Bud Crawford, yes, he's right. He's right, exactly right. But again, you got to look at the boxer. Now, Bud Crawford, I think he would have sat there and tried to go toe to toe with Canelo. That's the mentality Bud Crawford has. He probably would have want to go toe to toe with Canelo. I mean, he probably got knocked out, but still, he would probably want to go toe to toe. So, okay, come on, let's see who's the strongest. Because he's competitive. He's competitive. And when you're competitive like that, you take chances. You take chances like that. But not coming off a broken hand, not being in the ring for 14 months. So
16 OG. That's why I don't get how people who really try to predict stuff and be accurate. I don't see how you could pick Jermell, bro. Not you, because you more of a fan of his, but I'm talking about people that's like, I know my boxing, and this is why I'm picking Jermell. He gonna do this, he gonna do that, and I'm like, bro,
nah.
it's too much shit. And it's disadvantage. Shout out King D with the $5 in super chat. Says when Canelo said this Canelo is unbeatable, he meant Canelo with all the advantages and his opponent all the disadvantages. Damn, damn, bro. Rick 10, I agree with Bud. No Bud versus Mel. Bring on Bud versus Canelo. Nah, bro. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all won't learn until you see somebody whoop on on one of your favorite fighters' ass, man. Stop the 3 weight classes, bro. 21 pounds, bro. Okay, all right. NHA 2 with the $2 in super just says Mel fought like the cowardly lion. Bud spoke facts. And then Ronnie Bravo with the 20 piece, no biscuit. He say Charlo ain't generational. Bud is. That's the difference. Now come back to 154 and bend the knee to your king and pick your mans up while you're at it. Cry together in the corner with Earl. Damn, y'all. Damn.
But you can't say bend the knee to your king, because he's the king in 154, Jermell. Let's just get that straight, okay?
He is still straight. That. He's still that. Yeah. He is still that. So on Jermell and Terrence Crawford, man. Number one, again, I'm looking at Jermell. He's smiling. He happy because he know that check about to hit. That's the happiest I ever seen him after a loss. But he called out Terrence Crawford, and I'm gonna hold him to it. And I love that fight at 154. So I'm glad that he's still trying to move like a champion. I'm glad that he's still calling for the smoke, and he won't Terrence Crawford. No problem with that. Terrence Crawford, however, I understand clowning Jermell. I agree that, because I told y'all on our post-fight analysis that we just did, I agree that Charlo came into that fight, felt the power, felt the moment, realized that if he tried to open up, he was going to get stopped. So he fought to survive. He didn't fight to win. I agree with that part of what Terrence Crawford said. But you said you want 3-time undisputed. You said you wanted to do this, and that to Jermell. You can't take another man's victory and try to act like that's your victory. You can't take what Canelo did to him and try to act like somehow we don't still need to see you go do that. If he a hoe, if he a bitch or whatever you want to call him, if he all that, bro, we still want to see that fight. Because if you move up to 154, he got 3 of the 4 belts. We need to see that fight, bro. And he called you out. And you can't run around your whole career talking about somebody ducking you. Don't nobody want to fight you. These dudes scared of you. And then you got the unified champion who didn't lose his undisputed titles in the ring. He lost them because they took it from him. The WBO took it from him. I'm not about to have him call you out publicly, say he won't get with you, and then you just say, nah, I'm over that. He ain't on my hit list no more. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I agree with how Jamal Charlo fight. I'm trying to be clear about that. However, Bud Crawford, bro, if you're going to be fighting at 154, you need to go get that smoke. You need to go do him worse than Canelo. Show us that you so good that even if he go into survival mode against you, he can't survive. Go show us that. You can't just all of a sudden, no, I don't want to fight him now. He calling you out. Because now it's like you don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to fight Drum Boots at 147. I only want to fight Earl at 154. I don't want to fight Jermell no more. You said you didn't want to fight. You said you didn't want to fight Jermell, but you also didn't call out Canelo and all that. Like, what you doing, bro? Where you at? You didn't want to call out Jermell. You said Jermell ain't on your list no more, but you also didn't call out Canelo. So who you want to fight? Who you want to fight? And when I told y'all, and I dropped the video, and I said your man's is a troll. This is what the fuck I was talking about, man. That man just be trolling. How y'all be a fan of a troll, bro? Y'all a fan of a troll that can fight. He a troll that also happen to be pound for pound number 1 fight in the world. But he a troll, bro. He was trolling last night. And I ain't mad at him because him and Jermell don't like each other. But if you don't like him and you can get millions and millions of dollars to fight him, and that's your biggest realistic fight outside of Earl, and he calling you out, he willing to give you a shot at 3 of the 4 belts, and all you got to do is fight the Tim Tszyu and Brian Mendoza winner. After that, oh, yeah, you got to get there, bro. You can't say that's not on your hit list because that's history right there. Shout out to Resilient Dad with a 10-piece. No biscuit. Say, OG told me, bet on Charlo, I need my money back. KQ, Resilient Dad. Let me tell you something. From now on, bro. From now on, Resilient Dad. When you want the picks, right? Come over here, bro.
I'm very good at it.
OG is gonna pick who he like, especially if it's a Charlo involved. Listen to me, Resilient Dad, and I never lie on KQ. But Jamal Charlo, let's say Jamal Charlo don't fight Jose Benavidez. Let's say somehow that fight gets scrapped. Let's say it gets scrapped because Jamal Charlo break his hand, right? But then let's say Jamal Charlo heals up and they announce Canelo Alvarez versus Jamal Charlo next summer. Even though Jamal Charlo been out the ring for 3 years, even though it be his first fight at 168, Resilient Dad, do you know who KQKC will be picking in a Jamal Charlo Canelo Alvarez fight? Because I do. Because I know who he gonna go with. And his name ain't Canelo, bro. Do not listen to this man when it comes to the Charlos, bro. They could announce Jamal versus Beterbiev next, bro. He gonna ride. He gonna ride with Jamal Charlo, man. So when you want them picks, man, come holler at me. Don't go over there, man. He gonna ride with Charlo, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. He gonna ride with Charlo, bro. Canelo could be like, I didn't knock him out. I want to knock him out, so I'm doing a Jamal Charlo rematch. KQ still gonna pick Jamal Charlo in the rematch after watching the first fight, man. You can't listen to him with them, man. You can't do that, dog.
But you know, knockout, man. You're right, Jermell in the post press conference, he was happy. You know, he was happy with his performance. He was happy. He wasn't sad. He wanted his head down, and he also wasn't beat up. He wasn't cut, anything like that. You know, except I guess he think about that bag. I guess he think about that bag when he checked that bank account. So that's what he probably thinking about. But still in all, still I would have liked to see a little more aggression from him last night. But again, like you say, when he felt that power, it's time now to pretty much survive. Now I'm gonna throw a few punches. I'm gonna try to hurt him, but I know I can't hurt this cat. Because like you say, everything he threw, Canelo just went walking right through it. Matter of fact,
Jermell hit Canelo with a left hook that he usually rock. Dude, I'm talking about. I done seen him land this left hook on Tony Harrison. I seen him land it on Castano, and they just crumbled, bro. Man, he landed that. I'm talking about he threw it and he jumped into it. You know how he throw it and he throw it so hard he come off balance a little bit.
Right.
He threw that bitch and it hit Canelo flush. I don't even think Canelo chin moved, bro.
Nope.
I don't even think his chin moved. I said, this shit gonna get ugly. That's why he just trying to chill, bro. Cause he done let his hands go. And Canelo just like walking to him. And when Canelo start walking to you with his hands down and shit.
Right. I was about to say.
He ain't respecting shit you doing, bro. I'm like, God damn, this is bad out here, bro. This is bad. But y'all go ahead. Rick Timms, you go ahead and think that Terrence Bud Carver gonna move up there and make Canelo feel anything.
You know what, Canelo? Knockout. Canelo was in impeccable shape last night. He didn't take no stool. He didn't take no stool last night. Yeah. He was in impeccable shape because he kind of like rise to the occasion. He knows people was writing him off for saying he lost a step. He hears these things, and I think he got the Jamal and Jermell mixed up because he said Jermell been calling him out for years, but that was Maul calling him out for years. Where you at, Cinnamon? Where you at? So no, but it wasn't Mel. But I think they got him mixed up. But they both probably did it. But he was in impeccable shape, man. He was cut. He was ripped. They both came in 167.5. But I mean, Canelo was, man, he was in shape.
He was motivated for this fight. Right. Like he at the point where he got a fit, and that's why I want to see him. Cause bro, all these fights that I want to see him, David Benavidez, David Morrell, like bro. Just cause I got Morrell winning, and I might favor Benavidez, bro. Canelo could go in there and beat them, bro. It ain't like he just gonna get washed by anybody, bro. So that's why I want to see them fights, because I think I think he can fight. That's why we call for him to fight the big fights. It's the picking and choosing I don't like, and make no mistake about it, bro. This was picking it. At the end of the day, while I'm giving Jermell trouble for how he fought, and I'm criticizing the him putting his hands in his pockets and not trying to win, make no mistake about it. This was a cherry pick. This was an opportunist. This was something that Canelo knew, just like I knew, and everybody that picked Canelo, whether they love Canelo or not, everybody that really was just taking a step back and being objective with their analysis, bro, we knew this dude was too small, bro.
Right.
Like, bro, not only are you coming up 2 weight classes, you got an injury and you ain't been in the ring in a year and a half, bro. Come on, y'all. We know what's gonna happen. Anybody else in that scenario, like, I end it with this, and I'll get your last word. So, Gary Russell Jr., y'all see it with him, right? Gary Russell Jr. coming off of an injury, been out the ring 16 months. He moved up 2 weight classes to fight Tank Davis right now. What the fuck y'all think gonna happen, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, who else is another inactive ass fighter? Leo Santa Cruz, bro. Leo Santa Cruz been out the ring like damn near 2 years. He been fighting at 130. He been out the ring for a long ass time. If Leo Santa Cruz move up to 140 right now and fight Gary Antoine Russell, what y'all think the outcome of that fight gonna be, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, weight classes, they there for a reason. But OG, go ahead and get your last words. Let everybody know when you're gonna be live, what you got going on, man. What's going on over there this week on KQKC Boxing Network, man?
All right, I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming in. Make sure y'all hit the like button on your way out. I thank everybody for coming out last night. Big fight. We was over 10,000 views last night.
Oh,
And
nice.
yes, man. And I appreciate everybody, man. It was a big fight. I got a lot of praise for my call last night. I
Oh
guess I
yeah,
was
you
kind
were
of
cooking.
yeah, I guess I was
You were hotter than fish grease last night, OG. You was in that thing,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, I guess I was amped up for the fight, but I will be live this week. All right. Tuesday through Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, yes, sir, we in Knockout Box. We'll be right back at it again. All right. Yes, sir. Of course, what we got Saturday, Knockout? We got a fight Saturday.
Oh yeah, we got some fights. I can look it up
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, we got some fights Saturday, but it don't you don't have to look it up and knockout, but I will be on the call and I will be talking about it and I will be posting it. All right. So every fight I will call, no matter if it's paid per view or is it free. All right, no matter if it's morning, noon, or night. All right. So with that, that's all I got. I thank you all. I appreciate you all.
Oh, it's
And
some
yes,
good ones. Real quick, OG, you got Lee Wood, and Josh Warren.
oh yeah. Lee Wood, yeah. Yes,
And then
sir.
that night you got the that's the Joe Smith Jr. and Zerto Ramirez card.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
we
some
on
good
that.
fights this week.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir. Some good fights a week. But man, y'all can catch me live, man, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time this week. We'll be live, probably discussing the fallout from this fight, some upcoming fights, and the hottest news in boxing. Y'all know how we do. Boxing and barbecue. I just try to tell you, you know what I'm saying, what was gonna happen, man. You gotta learn and listen, man. But y'all be sure to join the channel as members. We drop the prediction videos early for the members. They get to listen to them all through the week, while the rest of y'all gotta wait till the day of the fight. So please join the channel. Appreciate everybody donating the super chat. Shout out Miss KO. Shout out to the little KOs in there sleeping. OG, I'll see you next time, man. Have a good rest of your day. Everybody enjoy some football if that's what you're watching. If not, just enjoy a good Sunday, and we'll talk to y'all soon, man.
All right.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Peace out.